Hi.
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 I got it.
So much pent up anger in this guy.
Oh my god. Serial killer vibes already.
Look at the thumbnail.
It's like he has a tiny dusting of hair at the very top of his oddly shaped skull.
Hey
Ooh.
man, don't be dumping on people's skull shapes, okay?
Look, just be. That's called
Yeah,
hair.
Especially in this context.
Yeah.
There's something you want to say, Danimal, about your skull shape?
No,
Okay,
I want to say you probably don't want to be talking about skull shapes. We're watching a black guy.
Oh my god.
That also is true.
He doesn't have the Huel almond
But hold on.
head.
Has everyone submitted their skull?
Phrenology
Oh.
results?
Yes, Cobb, you came by with the calipers and got us all.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
So I've got all your numbers then.
Was this the
Good
video
choice.
or was it the first one that was the craziest? Because now I can't remember.
I thought you
have
said
to
this.
tell
The
us.
second one's the crazy. Yeah, I thought you said the second one's the crazier one. I can't find that bisexual, but I did find one called "Otherwise Straight Bisexuals."
Just as Jesus intended.
Bisexuals have straight privilege, and then just the thumbnail says yes.
What?
I will say, like, are we recording right now or not?
I'm
I don't
Yeah,
recording.
probably. Whatever.
know. Okay. No, I just wanted to know. Like, so I know that we're diving into like bisexual videos, and I am a resident bisexual, but I have never in a fucking second like given a single shit about my sexuality or like what is the bi experience. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Oh well, we're gonna learn all about the bi
Oh, maybe-
experience.
We're gonna talk
I'll start
about
to
it.
learn. Maybe this is where I find out where my path lies and how it's formed.
Yeah.
Although I think Gabbles, you kind of agree a little bit with this guy, don't you?
Well,
Is it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Three Homos and a Pussy. It is taking us a while to figure out what we're doing this week because we have a couple options, but we decided to discuss a topic that we have not covered before, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Yeah, because why? I mean, bis don't matter. Who the fuck cares about bis?
It's true.
Right, guys?
true.
Right,
Do they
guys?
even
Right, fellow
exist?
gays? Right, fellow 100% gay men? Right, guys?
I'm just cop out gay. That's what I call it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we do have a couple who would describe themselves as bisexual.
Excuse you. We're not a couple. All right. We're not together.
Ew. Gross.
Ew, that's gay. Then we'd be gay. Okay.
True.
Also
That'd be a
furry.
menage a trois.
So let's see. Should we do quick introductions?
Yes.
Yeah,
why not?
bis, identify yourselves.
Bias, identify yourselves. Describe your status as
My
filthy centrists
bi-identification.
of the sexual spectrum.
Ugh.
Pick a
Okay,
side.
well,
Pick a side.
Hello, it is I, Lieutenant Amazil, once again, and for the first time in a while now. Hello, how do you do? I identify as a bisexual man.
Ugh.
Ugh.
What?
All right, who's next?
Confess.
ooh, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me,
Hey,
pick me,
Tiny, okay.
pick me. Well, hello. I'm Tennyson, regular on this show. And I would say that I'm sort of de facto bisexual. But I
Ugh.
prefer men.
Ugh.
That's my
Oh,
one
okay.
saving grace. Is that I 90% prefer men, 10% women.
Okay.
So functionally gay, but technically bisexual, if that makes any sense.
All right, you shall
Huh.
live when the revolution comes.
Just make sure that you make the right decision.
All right, Gabbles,
Bisexual,
confess your...
but misogynist. So that's your saving.
Yes.
Your saving grace. Gabbles.
So accusatory. Hello, how do you do, fellow gays?
Hi, gay, right?
Yeah,
Right?
Right.
Listen, I'm just saying, there's a lot of good things about the
You can't
female
put on a
form.
list
Well,
but pretend that makes you more gay.
And that's the part that gives him his bi card because, as I always say, you have to be a little gay. That's the one thing that makes us bi. You have to be just a little gay, just a little.
I don't have a lisp.
Sure, you don't. But I'm sorry.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah,
Sure.
whatever.
Fuck.
Danimal, what's your bi experience?
Have you ever like
Are you
been near
checking the
bad
notches
people?
on your
Or,
belt?
you know,
What?
I don't know.
Look, we don't need to get into my personal life.
Oh,
We don't. Oh.
no
Now,
fun.
what's my bi experience? That's what everyone really wants to know.
Oh,
Of
God.
course, the woman's
Says the
voice
women.
is the loudest.
Well, women can't be bisexual.
It's
But,
true.
so yeah, I kissed a girl in college one time.
Did you like it?
Was it hot?
It wasn't really
That was
hot.
not how the song goes, Tenny.
It was neither hot nor sensual. It was just, I guess, for fun.
It was only a
Just like
kiss.
a peck?
Yeah,
Or
just
was
like
it
a peck on the
both?
lips. That's it.
And then
Like
did
Tom
she move
Brady.
in the next day?
No. Like the U-Haul with all her belongings moved in. No.
She immediately
you
started
just
driving a
pulled
truck.
basically a Tom Brady and his kid.
Yeah, and then I,
Ugh.
exactly.
They linger a little longer than's comfortable.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's something
When
going
it
on there.
lingers, that's when it gets weird. So you don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, it's minimize tongue slippage.
Well,
Because everybody's gonna think it. You linger, we know what's going on.
God, father-son kissing discussions here. So we are watching a video on bisexuality and the gay community. I've not seen this video. I don't know the gist of it. Gabbles, what do you think is a good summary?
Bi's mad, basically.
Bi's
or
mad,
at least
okay.
this guy is mad.
What's he mad about? That he's a fake gay?
The monosexuals.
But the B in that the B in LGBT doesn't stand for black.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's
Lesbian,
bold.
gay,
Okay.
black, and transgender.
I mean,
Hey,
they're
there you
in
go.
they're in the
That's just-
flag now, though. Black is
You know,
now
people-
sexuality.
When people say
And
BIPOX,
brown.
it sounds like a disease that affects exclusively bisexuals, like monkeypox, but advanced.
Well, I guess we should get this show on the
I
road.
guess so.
All right.
Hi.
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 What do you
He's
think is
totally
gonna
not
be,
gay.
like, the next word out of his mouth is going to be.
I don't know.
This
Is how
not
you
even-
doing?
Not even 2 seconds in, this man is a canister of vitriol about to slowly leak over the course of the next 20 minutes.
It's one
hatred.
word.
You can see it in
He's
his
so
eyes.
angry. He's so angry.
You may or may not know, there is a day once a year where you celebrate bisexuals. It's September 23rd, and it's Celebrate Bisexuality Day.
We all knew that, right?
Oh,
I had
Son
no
of a-
idea,
mark in your
it's just
calendar.
sounds
because-
great. Marked it down.
Oh wait, no.
Recorded.
Yeah, why do you think we're reading the cat comics in September? Don't you know? That's my thing. Haha. It's planned this whole time.
There's nothing more bisexual than a furry, I guess.
True.
Of course. You're kidding me? What? That's all that people in the animal kingdom do is fuck and eat.
Eat
And
each
shit.
other.
Yes, at the same time,
Oh,
even.
So,
is that what happens at FurCon? I've never been.
so
I mean,
there are,
not welcome anymore.
in our watch together, there are 2 videos. This one's marked 2.
Yeah, I know. I think this one's crazier than the first one. There's 2 videos where he complains about bi stuff. I'm just looking up historical things that happened on September 23rd. Let's see. Let me
Mhm.
scroll over to the 40s. Let's see. 1940, Dutch Nazi collaborator Mussert's first meeting with Adolf Hitler.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh
It's
my
all
Is this what they're celebrating?
Sorry.
1941, the
Nazi.
first gas murder experiments are conducted at Auschwitz concentration camp.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's
Oh,
topical.
God. Is this really the goodbye celebration day?
Let's see. September
It was
23rd.
At least for some
September
of those
23rd,
people.
1932. Saudi Arabia is unified.
Oh,
Nice.
God. Oh,
They
no.
really like bisexuals over there, so
Oh, yeah.
makes sense.
Well, they're like half gay, so they throw them off the second story building instead of the. Sorry.
1957, white mob forces 9 black students enrolled at Little Rock Central High School in Arkansas to withdraw.
So what you're saying is bisexuals are racist, white supremacists,
Nazis.
Nazis, anti-black,
And Wahhabis, I guess.
and Islamic.
Yeah.
Evil
Yep.
incarnate.
My
Why are they
goodness.
celebrating this day for real?
This is-
What's the bisexual
This is
agenda?
Terrible. Terrible.
Listen, there was only 2 days open. They were both.
Let's see. On September 23rd, 1905, Norway and Sweden signed the Karlstad Treaty, peacefully dissolving the union between the 2 countries.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
That's good.
I guess.
Well, that means you're no longer Swedish, which is a good thing. Because nobody
Ew.
wants to be.
Well, we weren't really Swedish before that, but yeah.
Oh, and here's the worst thing that ever happened on September 23rd. September 23rd, 1974, a John Lennon song is #1 in the charts.
Yeah, John Lennon was so happy that his song was #1 that he went home and beat Yoko slightly with less force.
Is that the worst? Is that the actual worst thing that ever happened on a September?
Well, yeah, it's probably the worst thing that's ever happened on a day in September. By the way, what's the date of this video? September 1, that's 11. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Happy September 11th, everybody.
Let's
talk about bisexuals.
This video is in the top two worst things that ever happened on September 11th.
Why would you say that? It reminds me of that terrible tragedy.
And it's not number 2.
That also has 2 towers. Oh, bisexual.
Oh my God. It's all connected.
It is.
Don't you understand?
All right, we done making fun of this?
Yes.
Yes. I'm keeping the tinfoil hat on, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It makes me warm.
Los Angeles is a group called the LA Bi Task Force, and every year they put on a fest, an arts fest, where they get to celebrate bisexuality and, more importantly, raise money for their organization. And the cause of the organization is to educate people about bisexuality and to try and help develop a community for bisexuals. That's pretty awesome.
Community for bisexuals.
That sounds like a
Fest. Bart's farts.
That's what I thought too.
That just sounds like a fucking scam. Like, we're using the money to foster the community and educate people.
Not just
how
a
are we
scam,
educating people?
but
by raising funds. And
not just
these
a scam,
fundraisers,
but a scam glazed in cum. The best kind of scam.
Jesus. What was it? The LA Bi Task Force? Are they still around?
LA Bi Task Force. Sounds like they're rounding up bisexuals, not...
Yeah, right. I know, correct.
Yeah, it's like you just knock on the door. We hear you're hiding bisexuals.
I guess they're still around. I don't know what they do.
They do festivals. They do art, okay? They're artists.
They educate people about bisexuality.
Did you know that bisexuals exist?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Well, now you do. Congratulations. Good job, boys.
We did.
Every girl's straight until the... Oh, wait, no. Wait. Well, how's the joke go? Fuck. I don't know.
Even the noodle is
You
straight
get a
until
little
you get
liquor in her.
sweat.
She'll do stuff.
That's right. Yeah, even spaghetti's straight until it gets a little wet.
Yeah. There you go.
Bored.
Honorable, right? So this year they're holding their fest at the Women's Center down in Santa Monica, California, on the 23rd. You can find a link to it below.
Women.
But that's really not the point of this particular video. The point is that last year they held it at the LGBT Center in West Hollywood. And it was a great venue, lots of space, it worked out well. And so this year they wanted to do it again, but they weren't able to.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, West Hollywood. You said it was West Hollywood, probably because it was Hassan Piker was there hogging up space with his prostitutes.
So the LGBT Center couldn't host them on their big...
No, it's Center, not Center.
Oh, no.
It's just one guy. He's the big man.
So they
He's
couldn't...
like,
Yeah, Hassan Piker.
Surround
He's the
the building and just shoo them away. What happened?
Well, yeah, they sent in the LA Bi Task Force.
Yeah.
Shoo all the bis away.
They're like, we came prepared this time.
You've seen rooftop Koreans. No. You've seen rooftop LGBs.
Very curious that they would
No, Cav, not like that. That's terrible.
So it was booked. It was already booked. Oh, okay, they let it go, and not up till a while afterwards they asked, by the way, what booked on September 23rd, the LGBT Center, on Celebrate Bisexuality Day? They said, we decided to put our major fundraising time on that day. Oh, you put the LGBT's fundraising gala on September 23rd, the one day a year that the LA Bi Task Force, that you are aware of, you know this group, you've worked with them before, it's the one day a year that they get a chance to raise money. And you put your major gala on that day.
Do you know how many fucking gay organizations there probably are in West Hollywood and LA?
Oh, shit. So, like, jeez.
And also,
There's probably like
how many,
10,000 in just that square block area.
Yeah, and how many days of the year are there special like celebrations and commemorations? And I feel like it's probably every day is 3 things.
Yeah, it's like
How are you gonna fit it all in the calendar?
Especially in the gay.
Yeah, there's a gay day every week nowadays.
Everybody's gay all the time now. Let's see what the center's working on right now. I just googled them. It's a human monkeypox. What you need to know. Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh, boy.
Like, will you get it or?
That's right here. That's the real gay ops.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure the center in West Hollywood, in the center of like gay universe, is probably having a group trying to book their center every fucking day.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh god, we just.
Well, what about our day? Our day
Yeah, I
is
know.
important.
And it's their fundraiser, so it's the center. Do you want the center to exist or not? Because they got to do the fundraising.
Yeah.
And this is the day that they
Gotta
chose to
make their
do
money
it.
up somehow.
But Dale, you
they
don't
gotta-
understand. After September 23rd, bisexuals disappear. There's a
That's
small
right.
window of
Okay.
opportunity here.
It's the one time we can come out at nights.
Well, I'm thinking they probably had to book speakers, they had to book catering, they had to book like all this different stuff. And they're like, okay, we need to pick dates that work for all these complicated things together at this gala. And it's like, get fucked. Like September 23rd was the one that they could do. Sorry. You got the Women's Center.
Probably most of your clientele anyway.
Yeah, you should be happy that you're not in a Holiday Inn conference room.
Hey, some nice weddings are out there,
Gabbles, you got anything this
sharing a hotel conference room with the rainforest.
Oh, come on. I get there's some overlap. Don't act like there isn't.
Maybe that's why the LGBT Center, blah, 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 whatever the fuck it is.
Like, we were okay with you being LGBT, but like the furries, they come on.
Well, I was saying that's probably why they didn't book them again, because maybe the buys asked for litter boxes in the hallway.
It was all their
What do you
fault.
think?
Gabbles, how
Listen.
often do you use Litterbox?
I mean, I sometimes clean my cat's litter box.
Only
I don't need the
sometimes.
litter box. That's
Have
why we
you
have the
felt-
gamer
Gabbles.
bottle.
Have you felt the brain parasites take over yet?
Gabbles, just the other day you told me you didn't have any cats.
What?
No, he was saying that he had no pussy.
All I know is I love the smell of cat pee now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, that's the first step, bud. Welcome
Yeah.
to the clan.
Did you know that's actually only a symptom in males?
What? Really?
Women don't get that. Yeah.
That's weird.
So it means that you're just you're breaking the boundaries, Cat.
I
that you
imagine
to
that's
cat.
like very devalidating for trans people.
Oh,
Imagine
God.
being a trans woman and you smell that cat piss and you're like, oh, that's good. And then you just get a wave of dysphoria.
Oh no!
oh.
I mean, ew, it's gross. I can't.
That's very unfortunate.
All right, let's keep rolling. This is so bad.
Yes. Okay, so I assume since it is Celebrate Bisexuality Day and that you are the LGBT Center, that you're going to have some sort of call out to bisexuality on that day. No, we're not. Okay, so let's get this straight. So you are the LGBT Center.
Let's get it straight. That's what we're trying to do to you. Pick a side.
We're the odd man's out here right now.
So I'm just imagining like the most West Hollywood gay with the cropped hair and like, pink velour suit and, all that kind of stuff going bye-byes as they do their trail of tears to the Women's Center in Santa Monica.
He snaps in response like, oh yes, oh slay.
Tragic.
Look at this pause. He's so angry
need
that they
an
couldn't book at that center.
An artistic rendition of this tragic historical event.
Yeah, Gabbles,
Maybe
get on
room
that.
for a mural.
Can you do those old historical paintings of the Trail of Tears, but with bisexual lighting?
And then a mob of the LGTs behind them. is jeering them on. Oh no, yeah. You can mesh together the fucking the crowd of people throwing rocks at like Christ carrying the cross as they go through. Splice that background onto the Trail of Tears, and then you got it perfect, golden.
Yeah, but he's wearing a My Chemical Romance shirt. That'd be enough to denote him as bi.
Oh, of course, yeah.
In West Hollywood, in Los Angeles, a fundraiser on the 23rd, the one day that the one group in Los Angeles that had its purpose is to raise money to help educate other people on bisexuality. You put your gala on that exact same day and you don't call out bisexuality at all. Is that correct? Yes, it is.
This comes off as the most first world of first world problems. Like, this tiny organization is angry that another marginally bigger organization didn't give them special attention or give them a shout out or anything, when probably the majority of bisexuals in West Hollywood, in California, in the US, and in the world don't know that they exist. Like, most bisexual people probably don't know that September 23rd is this special friggin' holiday, number one, and number two, that you have a special organization, a task force, or whatever. It seems like the most minor, slight, insignificant problem that could possibly affect a bisexual person in our world today.
It is pretty catty.
I think that's just
pretty
him.
gay. Like, so they were supposed to give us space, but they didn't, and that was our day. Our day.
Yes, for one day out of the whole year.
There are dozens of us. Dozens.
You know what? I did look up other holidays on September 23rd, and Celebrate Bisexuality Day is at the top of the list, but just slightly below it is International Day of Sign Language, National Checkers Day, National Great American Pot Pie Day, the good old pot pie.
I mean, I need a pot pie.
Pot pie. I thought you meant like the fucking Louisiana fast food chain.
National Snack Stick Day, and then it shows a picture of beef jerky. Is that snacks just in the shape of a stick?
It's essentially Slim Jims.
Yeah, they're like Slim Jims.
Yeah, but it doesn't specify meat snacks. Like, is it just any snack that's in the shape of a stick, like a pretzel rod? Would that count?
Sounds like a marketing gimmick.
Yeah. All right, and then there's a National Dogs in Politics Day, and then there's a picture of Obama's dog.
It was the
dogs were running for office, and I got excited.
I know.
I thought it was the racism dog.
I hate those stupid dogs, and I hate the stupid gimmick accounts on Twitter that pretend to be the president's dog.
Oh, it's so lame.
Makes me want to euthanize the whole lot.
This is the real pushback against furries.
I would like to discuss this because I'm sure you're looking at this and saying, wow, that seems really odd. That seems weird. It's almost like the LGBT Center is working against the bisexual organization whose only purpose is to help educate people about bisexuality.
I was thinking absolutely nothing even tangentially related to that. No thought that has ever coursed through my brain in all almost 24 years of my existence on this blasted planet.
I'm more like, all I'm thinking is, what a pretentious fucking douche. He doesn't have a British accent. I'm pretty sure he's American. And yet he just drops against. Okay, sir, stop that.
I agree.
Yeah, bisexual. I mean,
stop that.
Sir, you're appropriating the British culture.
So Gabbles, you told me in DMs that you idolize this guy. What's he been right about so far?
Listen, I'm desperately trying to find some way to link a gay wave goodbye with the Trail of Tears.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that meme to pop up.
Feels
all right,
not good to do this.
Fight through it.
Disrespectful, almost.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Kind of, sort of. Well, I mean, the 9/11 one is also good.
Also, I will say he was right about the LGBT Center saying no, probably.
Yeah, they probably said no.
Did you know that in large organizations, like let's say an LGBT center in a major center like West Hollywood or San Francisco or New York, Miami, it isn't all just volunteers. There are actually people who get employed to work there.
What?
And it's not like they're being paid like minimum wage to work there. The people who run these organizations actually do fairly well. They make...
You seriously, in West Hollywood, you expect like somebody who works for a major center to be paid minimum wage?
Has he never... I'm trying to understand how he can get to whatever age he is. It does not look particularly young. Doesn't understand how nonprofits work.
Yeah.
And is surprised that people are paid to do nonprofit work. Like, how do you think any of this would work?
Especially above minimum wage in the middle of LA.
Yeah, you're going to be a CEO of a nonprofit for free. Yeah, that makes sense. How? That's your full-time job, bro.
And they're also called staffers, you idiots. You need staff. You need people that stay there and have one job so that to maintain this shit for everyone else.
Yeah, I'll bet you weren't complaining about the staff they employ there when you held your bisexual festival the year before.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Gabbles has something for us. Oh, wow.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God.
There we are. There we go.
Oh,
there we go, baby.
Perfect.
Bye-byes.
Bye-byes.
Directed by John Waters.
Now all you need is that fucking stock clip art fucking text font, like the 3D effect and rainbow print, saying right out there. Yeah, look at all that empty space right there in the center left. You can just put it right there on top. It works perfectly.
I don't know if it's possible to have a picture of the LGBT Center in the background that they're.
You can track it down. It's all right.
They make upwards of six figures, probably a little more at the very top. And they hire
six figures in the middle of LA, unheard of.
To raise money, to keep the place running, and they hire a ton of people going down. It's not just like a small group of wranglers jumping together saying, "Hey, let's put on a show, let's do this thing." No, these are professionals whose livelihood depends on this organization and this group.
Yeah, because
at the top they make fairly good amount of money.
Yeah, because communism sucks and it doesn't work. Okay, I'm sorry.
So I think his complaint is going to be that in all this professional organized structure, there's still not respect for the bis.
I'm thinking that he's going to go for the corporatist route and say how all they're really interested is in making their own money. They're not interested in the poor little bisexual people. They don't know. What are they doing?
Too. I just hope he doesn't go the anti-Semitism route. Because that would get really fast.
You know who is in that real top percent more than six figures?
So, I looked up cost of living in West Hollywood.
I'm sure it's insane.
Yeah. Okay, so if the average cost of, so the way that I'm reading this chart, it says our cost of living indices are based on a U.S. average of 100. The amount below 100 means LA is cheaper than the U.S. average. A cost of living index above 100 means Los Angeles is more expensive. Okay, so if the baseline is 100, it looks like the area outside of West Hollywood, just greater Los Angeles, looks like it's about like 155.2.
Whew.
Okay. West Hollywood is in the range of 621.4.
Wow. Yeah.
So he's pissed at people making six figures income where it's like, I
Those poor
don't know how to
bisexuals.
read this chart, but it's very expensive.
Those are the richest van livers in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where Hassan Piker lives?
Yeah.
That poor
Commute in and out,
class
but
boy.
I'm sure some people live in West Hollywood there. Oh yeah, that is where Hassan Piker lives. You're right.
It is.
Yeah.
The man who lives down the river makes 5 figures.
And it goes down from there. Now let's say that you are part of this group and you run a center like this. And you say, you know what, I need to hire some people. I'm going to hire, let's see, this is gay. You're gay, of course, because it's the LGBT Center. And you say, well, I'm going to hire this person. They're gay, they're qualified. I'm going to hire this person, they're gay, they're qualified. And you've been doing this for years and years because...
Where the fuck is he going with this?
Oh, you'll see.
All right.
This
this seems really yikesy to me.
I'm wondering if we're going to get into a bit of affirmative action.
If I were a CEO, I'd definitely be hiring people based on whether they're gay or not.
Right.
Like, oh, you're gay, you're qualified. Boom.
I mean, in this climate,
Hey, you're not gay enough. You must suck my dick. We prove it.
Oh, no.
This is West Hollywood.
Yeah, people pretending to be gay just to get hired.
So he's accusing them of hiring based on their sexual orientation.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a gay org, so...
Yeah, I know. And they're going to attract us.
It's going to naturally attract people who are interested in the situation. So it's going to be that.
They need to enact a policy to...
I assume there are straight people who work in these organizations. In fact, there probably are a substantial amount.
Yeah.
Bisexual are lazy. People. They don't like working.
They're probably substantially white and women.
Yeah, like white liberal women kind of flock to these organizations for sure.
With their yaoi mangas in their trunk of their car.
God.
All right, let's keep going.
Because, that's who you hire. That's who works at an LGBT center, right? Gay people. And then bisexuals come around and say, hey, I don't think that you guys are actually in the majority here. Maybe we should actually take a look at the actual community and see what the demographics of our community is. And then the study comes back, and it turns out that bisexuals outnumber gay and lesbians 2 to 1.
Wow, that is a weird turn.
Look at that face. He's like, I got you. That's that face.
The research is in.
So he's complaining that the center isn't 2/3 bisexual hiring.
I was not expecting the representation. I'll be honest.
I didn't expect that either.
How does this tie? So how is this tying into the Bisexual Arts Festival not getting there?
Because they don't have enough bisexual employees, so naturally they hate bisexuals and want to destroy their ability to make money. It's a conspiracy against them personally.
Well, I don't know about that, but I just want to say it's all true. It's all true. We are conspiring against bisexuals. Get out of the community.
And why not? Let's be real.
Let's keep going.
What do you do then? If you are a head of a large organization like an LGBT center, you've hired nothing but gay people and maybe the token bisexual here and there, and then you find out the community you're supposed to be serving is 2/3 bisexual. What happens to your sense of fairness if that happens?
Look, I'm just going to go out on a limb, but I'm not guessing. I don't think that the population of West Hollywood is probably 2/3 bisexual. I've seen pictures of West Hollywood. It looks pretty like 100%.
Pretty fucking gay.
I'm just going out there.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is California. They are probably more than 2/3 of them are probably more likely afraid of commitment. So
I'm gonna guess the college campus has more bisexuals than West Hollywood does.
Yeah, but I mean, it's West Hollywood, so the aesthetic is just going to be gay anyway. How could you actually tell if someone was bi or straight or gay?
True.
Is it time to bring up the chart of bisexual identification going up and homosexual interaction staying the same? I'm bi now.
Listen, only in one of those groups.
Right, yeah, it was white women, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like doubled in women. And it stayed the same in men.
He did put a clarification that the bisexuals outnumber specifically gay women. So,
True, yeah.
There
Those
may be
lesbians, man, they're always getting the short stick.
As it should be.
The shortest they can find. We ever had a lesbian on the show?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Don't know enough of them.
We'll
You
get
don't
one.
know enough women.
That too. That's more the issue,
Yeah.
I think.
It
Maybe
sounds like
you know
all
what,
of
you
you
know-
guys' problem.
Okay, wait, no, we do know one. We can get Clocks in, and then she will
Oh,
be
there you
the
go.
lesbian representative.
Oh, there we go.
Is
I don't
she
know
a
who that is.
lesbian?
Yeah, she likes
Oh.
the women.
Oh, okay.
I know this.
I thought you were just saying, assuming
Oh.
she must be a lesbian. As she is a woman.
However, that may have been a ploy to get me to stop trying. No,
Stop creeping on lesbians, Amazon.
I'm sorry, Rusty.
You know what? I have to fire these people, even though I hired them, even though these people become my friends, even though I've gotten to know their spouses, and I know they have mortgages, and I know they might have kids they have to send through college, even though that's all a fact, I'm going to fire all those people and make this organization reflect the community that we serve.
What?
Are you going to do that?
No.
Boy,
No.
you are a big
No,
What?
I would never do
What?
that.
Why? First off, that's illegal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's just put that out there.
That's clear discrimination.
Like, okay, everybody, if you're not bi, you're getting fired. Like, oh, suddenly I found out that I am bisexual.
The stats have changed, ladies and gentlemen. You must be a little more straight, okay? We have to do this. You have to buy at least one Bon Jovi album, and it can't be post
How
2000.
did this screening
Sorry.
process to test if they
I
are
don't know.
bisexual?
Why did you go for the easy ones? David Bowie.
Yeah, there you go.
No, Bowie doesn't count. He's a big gay. It's a little gay. We have to go full. You have to be a little straight. That's the way we're going for, okay? Because these are all gay people we're talking about, so we got to get them a little more bi. They got to gray it up. Well, straight it up. Straighten
Straight it up.
Straighten
Yeah,
up is
straight
what
it
we're
up.
saying.
I also just want to point this out. Isn't part of the LGBT rights agenda like employment discrimination? Like, don't they want to end that? Like, not being able to be fired because of your sexual orientation?
I mean, they used to.
This would be a disaster of a move because you're disrupting your entire organization. All these people who probably know what they're doing, who've been involved in the structure for years.
People who have seniority,
Yeah,
too.
people who have seniority who you know, and now you're gonna throw all that out to hire a bunch of randos.
Buy randos, please.
Buy rando.
Oh.
There's no guarantee that in the pool of local bisexuals there are enough people to fill all those spots.
There's no guarantees in a pool of bisexuals anyway.
No, what they do is they have a giant orgy and they look for who is the meat in the sandwich. Then
Cop,
they
cop.
like, you, we got you.
Kav, come off to the side. I just need to talk to you real quick.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pause the recording. Like,
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quote unquote, pause the recording. Okay. So all these bi guys that are in here, would you hire any fucking one of them? I wouldn't. They're all losers. I would never hire a
definitely.
bi person. No, definitely not. Okay. Let's
Anyway,
let's get back in there.
Unmute. Okay.
Hey guys.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, you're back. You disappeared there for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
okay. Oh
Hey,
shit.
Dan, when are you going to join my show again? I miss you.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to Red Hot Chili Peppers, so no.
Oh. Sad.
Bye
The
bye.
band?
It's because of their symbol, isn't it?
No, he's just gonna go eat
Oh,
chili
God.
peppers.
Ugh. You have like the worst music takes too.
Hey.
fact. I'm going to fire all those people and make this organization reflect the community that we serve. Are you going to do that?
Mexicans.
Boy, you are a bigger person than everyone else in the world if you do, because you know what's happening next.
Whoa!
Eventually-
He just called them a bigger person than anyone in the world if they perform employment discrimination.
It just occurred to me a much better solution is just to line all the employees up and make them make out with someone of the opposite sex,
Yeah.
and then make them
Look,
bisexual.
Now, if only we had this attitude 50 years ago. so much damage could have been completely prevented in this country. I'm telling you guys. Look, I'm not saying that Governor Wallace was right, but
Oh my God. This is the Gabbles. You picked a gem.
Well, I don't get it. If bisexuals represent 2/3 of the community, why is there a gay person running the LGBT Center?
despite making up only 1/3 of the community, gay people run every LGBT organization. That's very interesting.
Are gays the Jews of the LGBTQ? Is that
Well, there's an overlap,
historical
actually.
events that
You'd be
happened on September
surprised.
23rd.
Oh, no, you're right.
That is what they're celebrating.
I'm gonna look at some historical Holocaust images and zoom in and see what I find.
You'll find that little pink triangle.
Little pink and blue triangle.
Yeah, that's right. There wasn't a triangle for the hang on, I'm gonna look up bisexual.
I think they're treated as gays.
Yeah, they were treated as
Yeah, bro.
Hang on, I gotta zoom out on this image of the bisexual Nazi symbol. There seems to be a jut out, then a bend, then another jut out and a bend, and then there's another. Oh god. Oh god.
Just whatever you do, don't assemble the new pride flag into 4 squares.
Oh yeah, especially if you live in the UK, do not do that.
And then what happens to you? What happens to your livelihood? What happens to all those things that you've come to depend on? Is it really incentivizing for gay people to support the bisexual community?
Whoa, he really is making like a Nazi argument, kind of. Are the Jews incentivized to really help the German people or only help themselves?
Well, let's take a look at the historical record and we'll see what interesting little factoids we find.
I mean,
what is that?
Really?
109 different territories?
That gays were kicked out of by bisexuals?
Are there really 5 million bisexual people in West
This seems a little high.
Hollywood? I
Seems
mean,
a little. I mean, what's one more? 110. Let's make it an even number.
do you think that wood door in the colonies?
I wanted to work. Dang it! I wanted to work the wood door in there somewhere.
Oh man, this guy is just filled with hate. I love it.
Their interests. I once said, let's take the B out of LGBT. Okay, so let's take another example. That is what it is. Have you ever heard of something called a gay bar?
Oh.
I assume that you have. There's probably even
Yeah, you were trying to get me there.
And
I ask you, how much money?
you have to explain this to me. I do not know. What is a gay bar?
Take me to the gay bar.
So a gay bar is a place where it smells like urine, typically.
Oh, my
Okay,
favorite.
I'm already
You
for
get you can get
Is it
really.
urine though?
Oh well, I mean, we all know who's attracted to that. You can get half shot, really sugary drinks that give you a hangover really bad in the morning for about $18.
Nice.
And it's a place where gay men go to congregate because they want to probably have sex with each other, maybe.
Cool.
Ah.
Can I come?
That's very interesting.
No.
What if she identifies?
Yeah. What if I identify?
If she has a cover?
No.
Oh.
No
That's
women
what
allowed.
it
Allowed. Jeez.
No women allowed.
We had a gay bar up in a tree. We used to build those all the time.
What?
No girls allowed sign right at
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you kiss up there too, or?
Hey, what happens in the gay bar stays in the gay bar, right? It's first rule.
The sign says,
Except for chlamydia.
the sign says no homos. We're allowed to have one.
Just the one. It's
The
only
one.
gay if he takes it.
Money do you think that gay bar makes in a night? On a good night, let's say a Friday night. Because I know I worked on a restaurant once. It wasn't that, but it was popular, but wasn't that popular. And they would make up to $20,000 a night. That's pretty good, right?
Wow.
Every single busy night. That adds up to a lot in a year. Okay, so let's say that the
Wait, a bar in West Hollywood making, what did he say, 20,000 a night?
On a busy night.
On a busy night?
I want to know where he's going with this because I feel like he's going to go down the road of what about bisexual bars? Even though if you're a bisexual man, you could still go to a gay bar and enjoy it. Because part of being
enjoy it.
because part of being bisexual is having attraction to people of the same sex. Incidentally, that's a lot like homosexuals. Fascinating, isn't it?
I was gonna say any bar is a gay bar, given that get enough booze in someone, they start getting sexually flexible. Man, don't do that, kids. I'm joking. Don't do that. That's rape.
Flexible.
Flexible.
It's called bi-flexible, and it's
What about hetero flexibility?
That's also a thing.
That's just when you're attracted to Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
No.
That is also a thing.
I just did some sloppy math on that like gay bar thing.
Mhm.
So let's say like what are the busy nights for a bar? It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's just say that's the busy nights, right?
Yeah.
So that's like 121 days because that's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sundays for all years where they're making 20,000. So that comes to about $2.4 million a year. And then how much do you think that they make? Probably maybe double, maybe 4 mil a year, 10 mil.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know math. I'm bad Asian. I'm a
Let's say-
coconut Asian, okay?
Could be.
Let's say they bring in 10 mil a year and it's a bar in West Hollywood where the income is like, 6 times higher than average, or the cost of living is, which means that the rent's probably super high.
Mhm.
I mean, and they got to pay staff, they got to buy the booze, they got to upkeep the shop in West Hollywood.
Yep.
So it's probably pretty expensive to attract that type of high-end
In
clientele.
fact, some days they might be operating on a loss.
So
That's
how
true.
many quarters do you think this business will last?
Most of
think
these
it's probably-
businesses don't. That's the thing.
Yep. It's probably pretty expensive to run a bar. So he's like chiding them for making all this money. But once again, he's talking about West Hollywood. The cost of living is like 6.5 times greater than the average cost of living in the United States.
Yeah. Well, it's all those fucking Wyoming and Wisconsinites that are just skewing the balance, They don't need
Right.
nothing.
I'm having a flashback to that Philosophy Tube video where Philosophy Tube complained about pouring drinks at a bar. Like, oh, this one beer is like 10 quid or whatever. I don't know British, nothing.
Yeah.
But, it only costs such and such. So all that money is getting stolen from me personally because I'm an employee.
I'm not seeing that profit. I should be making that.
retarded economic argument you've ever heard in your life. And that's why socialism is great. And you're like, oh God. They don't even understand the concept of
I know.
Management.
overhead, staffing,
Yeah.
like any of it. It does not factor into their calculations at all.
Also, all you're doing is pouring the drink. You're not
Yeah,
making the
like,
beer. You're not making the glass.
A literal retarded child could do that. You are not special.
And they used to back in the golden days of the
Exactly,
1920s.
exactly. And managing a business, starting a business, getting the property set up, managing inventory, all of that is very complicated. It's very risky. Like you're taking all the risk on yourself if you're starting a business.
Yeah.
You're the one who's going to sink. Your employees can go get another job. You are done for if your business goes under. But they want to complain about how these business owners are stealing their wages or whatever. It's just
There's a well-known statistic about what percentage of startups actually manage to succeed. It's like 10% that manage to get through their first year.
Oh, you know what? Super low in that, even lower than 10%? Restaurants and bars.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
They go under all the time because they're super hard to make money in.
yeah.
Especially,
People
I'm
aren't-
guessing bars that target like a specific clientele, like gay
you're
bars.
dealing with such this
Stiff
cuts in-
competition.
this cuts into the
Shush you.
shoplifting stuff too, because they're always ranting about how it's fine to shoplift because it doesn't really affect their profits. And it's like, do you understand how thin the profit margins are? It's 1%, 2%. Anyway, economics. Learn it or don't. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Learn it or go broke.
Complain about your boss making money.
All right, let's get to Gavels' favorite part with this bisexual Hitler.
How many Jews do you think he has in his basement?
Oh, God.
Gay club in your area is popular. Are they making more than that a night? Because a lot of clubs are. A lot of clubs are making way more than that. So those clubs have owners. Those owners make a lot of money and have a very established lifestyle. Do they want to give up that for any reason? No. And what can they say? Well, you know what? We employ a lot of people. Do we want to let all of our employees, have to find another job? No, we care about our employees. So we are incentivized to keep the gay bars working and functioning and succeeding the way they are.
Isn't it weird that a business owner is incentivized by money that he's earning through his business?
Bizarre.
Oh yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I'm sure the lifestyle is 80-hour work weeks for most of these people.
That too. But I think it's also just funny that he's just like, and did you know that the gays also control the bi's finances? The international
They
gay
sell
banking
us
system.
all our cocktails.
Who is the one making money while we're all scrounging for coins?
Will you
we're
break off
suffering
us a
through
bit?
inflation.
Will you break us off a bit of your profit, gay man? No, says the gay man to the bi.
Please, just a little apple teeny, please, just a drink.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, take
Apple
a pic.
teeny
That's,
leaking in drops to the bisexuals and bringing it to the gay bars.
So, how many gay bars are there in the United States of America? When you add up how much money they are all making, how big do you think that number is? Hundreds of millions? Probably. Now, let's think about
All those gay bars are in competition with each other. You know that, right?
No, they're all owned by one super gay.
Homo, homo.
Yeah.
It's all a conspiracy. It really is.
It's big homo.
Yes.
Big homo.
how many gay bars are there in the entire world? And when you add up the amount of revenue that those companies make,
Globo homo
what
conspiracy.
number is that? Don't know, but you know it's big. But let's not stop there. Let's talk about gay neighborhoods. You know what they are, the places like West Hollywood and the
Oh God.
Yeah, let's
Oh, no.
talk about
About the
gay
neighborhood.
neighborhoods.
The
Let's
gayborhood?
talk about those.
I stayed in the neighborhood. It was quite nice. It's in
Let's talk
Philly.
about let's talk about Castro Street and Folsom Street. Let's have a little back and forth on the Folsom Street Fair and why that might not be a very biblical way of living your life in Christ.
All right.
Mm.
Calm down, Billy Graham.
Look, I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions. Just asking questions.
Okay, gay neighborhoods must surrender their wealth, I guess. Okay, let's go.
Castro District in San Francisco. There are places in Chicago, New York, and all the major cities. There are even small ones in minor cities and minor states.
Huh.
Okay, so what about them? Well, every gay community has at least one restaurant, has at least one shop, maybe a bookshop or whatever else, and it has one sort of a tchotchke sort of store. All of them do. Now, when you add up how much that restaurant makes, that store makes, and everything else makes, how much money is that? Now, multiply that.
Not sure, like a small tchotchke store in gay neighborhood is.
What is it?
making a
What
shit ton of
exactly
money.
what exactly does a tchotchke store even imply? Because tchotchkes are just like little trinkets or stuff. Like they gay trinkets? Are they just like random things you could find at a
I just don't. I'm
secondhand
just
shop?
familiar with the word.
There's an awesome one in Boys Town. I'm just saying.
Is it
Go
just
ahead,
like
keep going.
gifts and stuff you can buy?
Yeah, there's
Sort
okay.
of
There's a
touristy
super
stuff.
touristy stuff or just like kitschy. Like a lot of them are like kind of retro vintage stuff. So it's like remember John Waters' shop in The Simpsons?
Yes.
It's basically that. There's lots of those in neighborhoods.
I'm just thinking of like,
Zap.
honey, let's go stop by this store. We're gonna get some gay paraphernalia. Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's a little mini dildo.
I bought Nintendo games at one.
Nice.
Oh, Nintendo
Yeah, they
is
sell, like,
officially
retro stuff. I
licensed
don't know.
gay.
It's fun stuff.
That by the amount of locations there are in the entire world. But let's not stop there. Let's also talk about brands in terms of clothing brands. How many gay-focused clothing brands can you name? Or
None.
So
What's
this
a gay
is
focused
a
clothing brand?
big homo conspiracy. He's adding up all the money owned by any gay anywhere and being
I
like, why
guess.
can't I have that?
Yo, we're at least half gay. We should get 50% of those profits, okay?
Okay,
Gay
perfect.
clothing brands.
Devils.
I'm going to name some for you. Tell me if you've heard of them.
Okay.
Or two.
Huh?
Oh, Rough Skin.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Sounds like a gay
kind of
clothing
clothing.
brand.
Cell Block. Oh, I've heard of that one. Never mind. Let's keep going. Let's not focus on that
I
one.
don't know any clothing brands, so it's gonna be lost on me.
Yeah.
Addicted. ES collection. How many clothing brands can you name?
I don't know.
I mean, clothing is very much occupied by the gays.
Is he because gay focused clothing, because I am a married man and partake in nocturnal activities every so often, but I'm thinking of lingerie, like jock straps, things like that.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about? Gay focused clothing brands?
Whatever
Where are
it
the
is,
bisexual?
Because it's male lingerie, it's not
whatever it is, they owe him.
Let's talk about books. Let's talk about the amount of magazines there are focused towards gay people. Let's talk about the movies focused to gay
magazines. What is this? Fucking 1986?
I don't know. Haven't you seen your Gay Hustler?
What gay magazines are there still?
I'm thinking of some magazines, and I'm like, these
gay movies. Every single character in all things right now is bisexual. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like I said, it's the cop-out gay.
I watched Sandman. If they weren't a lesbian, they were bisexual. It's a good show, though.
make major money. Just all the little ones, the film festivals, all these little movies making all this little amounts of money. They add up. What about the grants that organizations get to research gay topics? What about all the little tchotchkes you see, like gay flags? All these things cost or generate money. What about all the t-shirts?
There's tons of bisexual flags, isn't there? Just,
yeah.
You guys don't buy them because, you know.
Because we don't really care.
Nobody cares.
We don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm having a moment where like he's ranting and raving about all this stuff. I'm like, this could be a right-wing conservative evangelical preacher ranting about the gays and all the merchandise there and all the money they're making. It's just kind of surreal.
Where's my straight pride parade?
Where is it? Come on.
Where's my bisexual parade specifically right now? Give it
also,
to me.
like what are like LGBT orgs fighting for gay issues? Like what gay issue is there that they're fighting for that doesn't apply to bisexual men as well or bisexual women?
Polygamy?
Oh. Don't worry, Khavvah, that's coming soon.
I know. Look,
Oh, no.
we predicted it, so you can't surprise us.
No, but seriously, like what's a bisexual issue that these organizations aren't covering? It's like what's a bisexual only issue?
I don't know. Life's pretty good for me, man.
T-shirts. Now let's go past that. What about cruises? Gay cruises. How many of them are there, and how much money can we make? And let's go past that.
There's not any gay cruises at the moment.
Hold it.
Also known as Disney cruises.
You're gonna come back looking like a basketball with all the little bumps on you.
Oh no!
Oh, you guys have monkeypox.
Teddy. Gay cruises, man. He hates them. You know, bisexual men can go to gay cruises too if they want to, like, you know, have sex with men.
Yeah,
like they're not like disallowed.
yeah. It's the perks of being bi. You know, we can do whatever we want.
Gay vacation destinations. How much money do these people?
I'm sorry.
These people.
Greece.
What are gay vacation destinations?
Just fucking
Like
Greece.
Disneyland?
Bisexual people are allowed into Greece these days.
Yeah, but what are gay vacation destinations? As far as I know, anyone can go into the liquor store in my town.
There are some fun. Tenny, you'll learn if you ever get yourself a husband and you get older. There's some fun places to go.
It's like a nice
places you'll go with Danimal.
It's like a nice dumpster behind the den.
There are gay travel agencies if you're going abroad that will be like, hey, just so you know, pretend you're brothers in this country.
yeah, the Middle East.
It's like way too much of a risk.
Somebody asks your cousins.
Yeah, don't hold hands too long, okay?
In
And
some
can
countries,
you
that's fine.
Hands in a straight way.
Yeah.
can you speak at a lower register too and keep your wrists still?
Yeah.
Don't bring any flags to Abu Dhabi.
You add up all those numbers together. How big is it? I'm going to wager it's a few $1 billion. So when you think of gay,
Yeah, when
$1 billion worldwide. That's like,
yeah, I'm sure when you fucking throw in everything under the umbrella of gay, maybe
Yeah, that's
including
gonna be-
films that
but-
have gay people.
That's going to be billions of dollars, yes, but none of these are connected to each other.
Yeah.
that, and also like billions of dollars in today's money. That's like the like Dr. Evil joke of him asking for $1 million in the 90s. Like a couple billion worldwide is like nothing. That's like what you find in the couch for some nations.
Yeah. Sweet. Congratulations. With that money, you have chopped down 0.1% of the U.S. deficit.
Gay, what you think of is the front-facing idea of gay is probably a kid in high school who got picked on. That's what you think of as gay. But what gay really is an industry.
What is it?
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And at the top of all of those companies and all these people making millions of dollars off of books, off of clubs, off of bars, organizations that take in tens of millions of dollars every year in donations and all that stuff. Who's running all these organizations?
Is he going to say it?
Name
them.
No names, my man.
We don't need specific names, just what kind of people they are. Maybe a religious sect.
If you don't want to say it out loud, you can just allude to like their nose size. Or...
Maybe rub your hands together a little to think about it. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying the homosexuals are bad. I will say though, they've been banned from like 106 countries. So.
Wait, we need to be making these jokes when Gemini is on the show, okay? We need that
Drew, he's missing out a whole
You're gonna
video
have to-
about him. He's not
I
even-
know.
You're gonna have to bleep all these jokes, Gav.
No, they're going into the secret
this-
channel.
They're so
Okay.
going in.
All right, let's see. He's about to name it. Let's see who he's naming. I'm gonna back it up just a bit, just to get a running start into this.
Who's running all these organizations?
Mm-hmm.
They're gay people. So I ask you,
Goodness.
Oh, even worse.
God. Oh, this is so good.
Oh, eat the gay rich. Rich gays, I mean, that's more like it.
Not
like
they need some kind of signifier so then you can tell the gays apart from the guys. You know, some kind of
it's almost like
armband or patch that they got to wear.
What if they wore like a pink symbol on the lapel of their coats so
We
that
should
we
put
could
a
tell them
stamp.
apart from the others?
Yeah.
We should put a stamp on their passports, so if they try to leave the country, everyone will know.
Yeah, they do move among us. We must know who they are.
Yes.
what incentive do all of these people have in promoting bisexuality, which is another brand? Gay is a brand. You don't believe me? Check out YouTube. Bisexuality? Is it a brand? I don't know, but it certainly is a competition.
It's a dollar store version of gay.
It's half off.
Gay tourism.
Well, I mean, if fucking bisexuality were as popular, if it was more incentivized, then yeah, it would be a brand. Same way that homosexuality and transgenderism is in a way now.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, he's
like-
not wrong. It definitely there's like LGBT TM at the end there in very small black
Yeah.
font.
Yeah, but like bisexuals have all the cool characters, don't they?
Shut up.
I mean, we do. Come on.
Gambit.
Just because you got Angel and Supernatural.
Yep.
Yeah, the entirety
Oh,
of the
yeah.
show Supernatural, yeah.
It's entirely yes. The most bisexual show ever created.
So it's about competition between those filthy gays that hold the finances and all the businesses and have their little claws and everything, and us, the bisexual majority, marching against them. It's competition. And don't forget, we outnumber them, is what I'm guessing he'll say.
I'd say, well, let's explore that idea. Let's look at gay as an industry. Let's look at it as a business. And let's ask ourselves, how well is the gay industry doing? When I was...
Would you guys say that gay as an aesthetic is sort of a brand or industry? Because I think there's some truth to this.
Oh, yeah, we talk about it with
No.
the queer shit all the time. Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, and I think that it's not so much I don't think that gay itself is so much a brand as it is that corporations make gay a brand by adopting it. You know.
True. I don't think that's what the angle he's taking here, though. I think he's taking
but
the
I think
angle
it's-
like Hitler, like the Hitlerian angle.
I was a kid. I was in the 11th grade.
Bitler? What's a by Hitler name? Bitler? Bitler?
Let's call him Adi. It's a nickname for Adolf.
Adi.
A bi Hitler?
No, Abby. Then
Abby Hitler?
I guess. Nah, that's a bit too much of a stretch. I'm sticking with Bitler or Beidler.
Beimler and Heinrich Beindrich Bimmler? Beindrich Himmler? No.
Biden?
Oh boy.
Joe Biden?
Oh no.
Biden is bi?
I mean, we all knew that, right? Just like
Well, he
we
can't-
knew that,
touching young girls.
Barack Obama is gay and married to a trans woman. I mean, we know that, right?
Yeah, that's obvious. That's old hat.
That's true.
Oh, look, let me be clear. I love penis.
Is there a Twitter account that's like gay Obama tweets? If not, I'm going to make one. Bidolph. Bidolph's a good one. Bidolph, Bitler.
I ever heard a statistic about gays. And someone came into class and they said, did you know that 1 in 10 people are gay? That's right. 1 in 10 people are gay. That was a very well accepted statistic for many, many years. And then 10 years or so after that, I learned that statistic isn't exactly true.
They were lying to us.
That's the real homo agenda.
Yeah, Globo Homo. They were lying to us. You're saying that just like a general estimate from the 50s that was...
This is probably based on, what was that? Kinsey's research?
Yeah, it was, human sexuality and sexuality in the human male.
Yeah, and he's probably going to break it down here, but essentially what happened is they cut it off at the point where males have any interest in males at all. And that's gay. But a lot of the males grouped in with gay are actually quite bisexual.
It's true, as evident by this panel.
Yeah.
What they did to get that statistic was they included everyone else who has ever had any sort of same-sex thought or same-sex behavior. And when you add all those people up, then it equals 10% of the population.
So what you're saying is 1 in 10 dentists are gay.
Yeah, because they don't recommend Colgate toothpaste with stain fighting power.
True.
Bisexuals have yellow teeth.
Not this guy, though.
Not this guy.
His teeth are like radiant white.
Just look at that recommended thumbnail on "Are you bisexual?" ? quiz. Just weird.
When you are a business and your target market is 10% of the population, and you manage to convince everyone in that market that the only way you'll be able to celebrate your own identity is to go to a gay bar, is to go to a gay bookstore, is to travel to a gay location, and is to go on a gay cruise, your business is doing very well.
Oh my God. How dare they provide services that gay men are interested in?
Are you saying you can do really well on only 10% of the whole population?
Apparently.
I mean, this guy's acting like there's no way any bisexual man or woman has ever taken advantage of any of these activities.
Yeah, because you know where you can do those same things, but with the opposite sex? Basically everywhere. That's the norm. That's 90%. Or
like, I just broke up with my girlfriend. I should probably go on a gay cruise this time.
And like everything is geared towards heterosexual couples. So yeah, you'd have special spaces for people who want to date the same sex.
Yeah, or that natural businesses would spring up and people who want to or interested in same-sex relationships would then, patronize that business often.
So strange. It boggles the mind.
When a pesky Bible starts saying, let's look at those numbers again. Where are the demographics actually?
Pesky bisexual.
It turns out that, according to the CDC, gays don't represent 10% of the population. Gays represent 2 of the population.
Despite
making up only 2% of the population. See, that's a very interesting little statistic. Let's dig a little deeper. What other groups make up 2% of the population, but also have a hand in everything?
Oh, are you gonna ask the trans question?
No, the trans isn't 2%.
It's like 0.2.
Yeah.
Talking about people that had trouble with a certain long-haired man with a loving message a long time ago in a desert. Talking about
the Beatles.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of people didn't.
Like I said, the worst thing that ever happened on September 23rd.
Peace be upon him.
Right. Despite being 2% of the population, gays control 90% of the banks.
I mean,
mon Dieu.
Identify as bisexuals represent 5.5% of the population. That more than doubles the amount of people who identify as lesbian.
Not anymore. Now it's like 11%, thanks to Gen Z.
Yeah,
don't tell them that. That strengthens an argument.
Like, they identify as lesbian, but they've never actually been in the room with somebody of the same sex for more than 5 minutes.
Yep.
Like,
I don't think anyone in Gen Z has been in the same room with someone else for more than 5 minutes.
That's also true.
It's been inside for 2 years. Look, it's hard out there.
I will say, according to that Gallup study, male sexuality remains stable. They didn't.
So you're saying that this is just a giant woman moment.
Maybe.
Not surprising.
Maybe that's what I'm suggesting.
No, we're just asking questions here, guys.
We're just asking
questions. We're just asking questions.
Boy, if you're running gay industry, you gotta be quivering in your boots right now. Because what happens if 2/3 of your customer base decides that this is not the place they should get their identity? They should get their identity somewhere else. They shouldn't be going to a gay bar. They should be going to some sort of bisexual bar.
I knew that he was going to talk about bisexual bars.
What would a bisexual bar look like?
I got it. It's actually 2 gay bars. It's the male gay bar and then the lesbian bar smushed right next to each other.
This lesbian
it's
bar
got like
has
a
no
little
fire
tape
exit.
on the inside, so that it's split right down the middle. One side's purple, one side's magenta. Easy, and in the middle is a little discotheque.
Can't you just go to like any bar you want?
Yeah.
Does it have to be specifically?
I think you could literally go anywhere. You're bisexual.
You could. Gay people go to straight bars. This might come as a shock to some of you, but gay people go to straight bars all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But you're allowed.
Took the super straight man to a gay bar too. Or wait, did you?
They'll even let you have a seat at the counter with everybody else.
Well, as long as you don't, be all gay about it.
Hey, this is a straight bar.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, just don't walk in like, hello, hot stuff coming through, and then like push somebody out of their seat at the counter.
Just don't eye fuck the guy in the cowboy hat, alright? Don't eye fuck him too hard.
You better untie that shirt right there, boy. Get that down the waist level as God intended.
Ain't no one need to see your treasure trail.
They should be buying some sort of bisexual books and watching bisexual movies and watching bisexual TV networks as opposed to the gay ones.
That's all of
What
them.
happened?
Yeah, they're all bisexual.
Hold on. There's a gay TV network?
Yeah, Logo. You never heard of Logo?
I did not know
CW.
there was a gay TV network. I was completely in the dark about this.
Yeah, where do you think reruns of the L Word show? It's on Logo.
Well, I always assumed that the gay network just consisted of the 24/7 Will and Grace marathon on Gables TV.
Actually, it's mostly
BC.
Tenny. It's actually mostly Golden Girls, and I know that because we did.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I'd buy it.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, B. Arthur is a gay icon.
Also, the nanny. They play the nanny a lot
that
on
makes
Logo.
sense.
Oh man, I watched the nanny all the
It
time as
all
a kid.
adds up.
Oh, well.
And Frasier. There's reruns of Frasier, of course.
There is, Frasier is also on Logo. So is Bewitched for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, Paul Lynde.
Oh, that's
Paul
one of
Lynde
those
was in
that
Bewitched.
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
that.
Paul
Yeah,
Lynde.
yeah.
That would make sense, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, gay networks are lame.
Lame. ladies.
Okay, you know what the bisexual network would be is Will and Grace coming on like every so often, and then it's interspliced by sports.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, volleyball mostly.
And baseball, softball,
Oh, do you know what we watch, Gabbles, for the Olympics?
curling.
No, the diving.
Oh,
Diving.
Yeah. Watch it. You'll see why.
Okay.
is it because of the speedos, animal? Is it because of the
Shirtless
speedos?
Shush. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Happens when that happens, the gay industry falls. And if you're smart, you realize that. If you're smart and you realize that your livelihood is dependent on everyone embracing the idea of gay, no matter what it costs.
Gay is the funerary wreath around the neck of bisexual civilization.
Is there not an issue? You know, there's this term bisexual erasure, right? Is there not a problem with having these things in that how do you signify someone is bisexual other than sticking them in some like love triangle?
Yeah.
That
Normally,
would get really tired after a while. Like imagine all
bisexual
movies
is
being
usually like that.
bisexual. Like how do you even differentiate that from just characters being straight or gay? So I guess every character just has to stop for a moment and be like, I really like that.
But I like that pussy, but I want the dick.
It's just pining after both for a little while, just to make sure it's clear to the audience what's
If
going on.
only there were.
No. It's like you have to like
Was a
the
woman.
character turns and deadpan to the audience. I like vagina, but I love pop.
No, they
Is
just.
that how they did it in Is that how they do it in She-Ra? They just
Wait, Tenny,
look at the
did you get
camera.
leaked the script for Buzz Lightyear too?
Oh no, the lesbian turns out bi.
I'm just
with
imagining
Buzz
like
Lightyear.
Tim Allen playing bisexual Buzz Lightyear. And it's just like
To infinity and beyond. That's the second episode where we've done the home improvement.
You talked
That's
about
gonna-
porn.
Yeah,
we need a staple, like a soundboard of like sound effects again.
Like,
And they all, one of them has to be the Tim Allen home improvement noise.
Why do we need that? We have you, Tenny.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's.
I just wanted to say, wait, no, I know how we can have them represent being bisexual. They just look to the camera and think, "My word, if only I love this woman, but if only she had a penis." Two birds with one stone. I'm telling you.
Others, that cost yourself. If your livelihood is dependent on that, then you are incentivized to make that happen. Well, first thing you can do, this is just off the top of my head, you could reward the people who are most loyal to your brand. That's what companies do. Let's say we call them gold stars.
Oh my
What?
Oh
I'm
no.
a gold star
This is
bisexual.
so much worse than I remember.
Oh dear.
How do you
What shape? How many points are on that star?
Wait,
Golf.
How many points?
how do you manage to be a gold star bisexual?
I
don't
know.
think he's saying-
Here's what you do.
Heterosexual.
You have sex with an equal number of male and female
It's
partners.
about balance then.
No, it's
Yeah.
all.
I'm not sure he's saying that the bisexuals are the gold stars. I
No,
think
no,
he's
I know.
saying
But
that
it's
the
a
gays
term
need
I've
to-
heard used.
How many
No.
points?
Yeah, well, yeah, gold star would mean like perfectly gay, like you've never had touched a woman. So gold
I
star.
don't think that's even
But also
And
realistic.
none of you are that, so as far as I know.
As far as we know, yeah.
So he's saying the gays need to wear gold stars. Is that what's going
I
on
mean,
right
yes, of course.
I'm thinking of all those gay cruises. Maybe if you see them suddenly rerouted to Poland, get out.
now? Let's see. I'm gonna do a list of the best bisexual movies. Let's see what's on there. How much you want to bet Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, no, I don't even agree.
Movies featuring bisexuals or just bisexuals like them?
I'm gonna click on this one that says the 10 best bisexual movies you should have seen. One is Cabaret from 1972. That's a gay movie. Don't take that from us. That stars Liza Minnelli.
R.I.P. in peace.
Frida from 2002. I think she was bisexual, right?
Was she? We don't take ownership of her.
There's Atomic Blonde from 2017.
Yeah.
It's all females so far, right?
Oh yeah, because
the
marketable
sexy one of them.
bisexuals.
I guess so. Chasing Amy, 1997. Velvet Goldmine from 1998. I have no idea.
Or American Beauty.
No, Velvet Goldmine. Appropriate.
I'm wondering if American Beauty would count.
No, that's all gay. That's why he kills him in the end.
Oh, God.
Appropriate Behavior, 2014. The Comedian, 2012. I haven't even heard any of
No, come on. I searched bisexual movies on Netflix, and one of them is Bruised, and there's a picture of a woman. Come on.
That's a lesbian movie.
Yeah,
exactly.
come on. Categorize it correctly. Netflix. Okay, this is boring. I'm bored by your movie talk.
Yeah, me too. Did Tony come back yet?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay. All right, let's roll with the video.
That's right. Loyal people to our brand we call gold stars. And then everyone else will have to strive to be that gold star and to want to be with that gold star because that is the standard. Okay, that takes care of one thing. What can we encourage these gold stars who now have their sense of identity based in being a gold star and being a part of this community? What could we encourage them to do to help our brand remain strong? Well, the competition is bisexual because obviously if that group starts breaking off, then we have a real problem. So we should probably, I don't know.
Banking?
What is he even rambling about?
I don't know.
He's definitely gotten schizophrenic.
I'm trying to understand what he's trying to put forward here.
Listen, the gold stars in the gay community, they're really important guys. They've got it all figured out.
I guess. Doesn't fit in with our Hitler analogy, unfortunately. I wish it did better.
I was going to say, wait until he says, you haven't let him finish. The way that they promote this ideology is by making it more upfront, have it be presentable, have them be able to wear that star with pride.
No. He's gaslighting them into wearing the star this time. Hitler, when he got reincarnated, got smart.
The bisexual movement, really snappy uniforms.
Yeah. We can't be too colorful, otherwise, they might think we're gay. So we want
to, so something really aesthetic, like maybe like a dark
like
gray,
a black, or maybe tan,
with little accentuations of bright color.
Yeah,
something like red.
Yeah,
red's a good color.
Oh, yeah.
Red is
very bisexual.
eye popping. Yeah, definitely bisexual.
See, that was what was missing in the PT video when he was coming out with like the styles of clothing that bisexual gay people and straight people wear. That's what he should have worn out.
That's
right. My God, I forgot about that. I watched a video where PT came out as bisexual.
Yeah,
and then it stopped there.
Yes.
Yeah. Mysteriously.
Like, I'll never come out as anything else ever again. This is it. This is my final form.
Let's dirty the brand a little bit. Let's not necessarily encourage people, but everyone has a sense of art, us versus them, like Lakers versus Celtics, or let's say FC Barcelona versus FC Chelsea or whatever else.
No one cares about
totally gay. He's a stalker. He's not bi. He's gay.
Versus white or
right. Ooh.
Race war.
Race war now.
Everyone has our team and their team, and let's just create an us group and allow it naturally to develop a them group. Because what happens when you have two rival teams? When they play together, someone gets booed.
Whoa.
Come on. What the fuck?
We need to create an us and them.
And this is why they weren't allowed in the LGBT Center.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
What do we call this in German?
Übermenschen?
Like mine.
A struggle?
Like not your struggle, but like your people. Mein Volk.
Yeah.
Volk. Yeah.
The Volk.
Mein bisexual Volk.
The old slogan, ein Volk, ein Reich, ein Sexualität.
Oh my God,
listen.
Is insane.
We must secure the existence of our people and the future of bisexual children.
Exactly. Exactly.
They're the only.
Oh my God, they've been doing an undercover plan this whole time since bisexuality jumped like 100% between generations.
Oh my god.
Their plan is working.
We're on the rise. We've already overtaken the 3 homos and a pussy.
Oh,
You can't stop us, Dan.
The plan is
but I still got
working,
the name.
Monsieur.
Does that sound familiar? Have you ever heard of bisexuals being booed at Pride? Do you think that's some sort of anomaly? You think that just kind of came out of nowhere? That's some stray person doing something that's completely off-brand for gay. It's not.
Is it, what? I've been to many prides and I don't remember anybody bisexual being like booed in the street.
Yeah, I
we
was
don't
like,
want you. Boo.
Boo!
Pick a side.
Not gay
oh my
enough.
god, he's wearing jeans. Oh, he must be straight. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Boo!
It's Adam or Eve, not Adam and Steve. Wait.
No, you got that backwards.
It's not
Yeah, I
Adam
know.
and Steve and Eve.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, I don't think this happens. I don't think that like bisexual people get booed at pride parades.
No, not
Is
really.
this his burning the Reichstag?
No. You know where the bisexual people are getting booed in Pride at, Dan?
Where?
At the puppy center. All those fucking gear folks. You think they're just straight gay?
What?
The Kink at Pride.
Oh no, the Kink at Pride people I think will just fuck anything that draws breath, and some won't.
Exactly. Those are the bisexuals. They get the boos. That's where they're getting booed at. They're being oppressed. Don't you understand?
Now I'm making the connection. Oh,
Uh-huh.
maybe.
Kink is once again the most oppressed group of all.
We've tied it back.
Ugh.
All right.
You see, gay is a brand, but bisexuality is a kink.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that power wheel that puts like bisexual people in the same category as like the mentally disabled. Hang on.
So true.
Listen, can confirm.
So if this guy is the bisexual Gazi Kodo, what would that name be?
No, he's Bidolph. He's Bidolph Bitler.
Yeah, but wasn't Gazi Kodo a gay Hitler?
Yeah, he was gay. No, he was Black Hitler.
Oh,
Black
okay,
Hitler.
right.
He was gay, and then he decided he's not gay, but apparently he's still gay and also killing people.
He calls it same gender loving.
Let's look at the wheel of power and privilege, and let's find. Okay, so lesbian, bi, pan, and asexual are in the same wheel radius as the significantly disabled
And elementary educated.
people with an elementary education, poor, homeless, body size large, so they're all fat.
Fat, poor,
and they're significantly
uneducated.
neurodivergent.
And they don't speak English.
They have just as much power and privilege as them. So do you think that like is this guy like eating up this kind of shit and this is where it's coming from? Or like where do you think his hate comes from?
Self-oppression.
gays have done him wrong one too many times, clearly.
Yes.
Too many ex-boyfriends.
They went too far when they wouldn't let them have their fucking gala or whatever on September 23rd.
That's when it all started.
That's when it all went downhill. They went too far.
This is the last straw.
I imagine him getting carted out of that center, and it's literally the fucking Family Guy bit. You're fucking Nazis, man. You're fucking Nazis. Or was that South Park? I don't remember.
I thought this was America.
Or when you're talking to a gay person and they roll their eyes when you mention that you're bisexual. These are all little degrading things that is designed to make you try and abandon the idea of bisexual. Think about all the stereotypes.
A microaggression?
Bisexuality doesn't exist. Where does that come from? What is the benefit of telling people that bisexuality doesn't exist? Who benefits from that?
Who does benefit from that?
Yeah.
What are you talking
the
about?
Jews? Maybe. I'll have to ask a Jew and find out.
Is this all starting to make sense yet? So
No, is it?
No, not really.
Oh man, he
Pepe
like
Sylvia, everything's out Pepe Sylvia.
when I say that we should take the B out of LGBT What do I have a point?
I don't know.
Is the LG community our friend? Ask yourself, is the LG community incentivized to help us grow? If everyone is put into one group, like the gay group, and then you start realizing that people are breaking away from the group, what if you were business, how would you handle that? I know as a business owner that when people...
He's a business owner?
Oh, yeah, you know.
Okay.
The channel is a business, don't you know?
That's
He's
true.
hiring.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you think that's the business he's referring to?
I hope it is. Otherwise, Jesus Christ, I would hate to see his staff.
It's only bisexuals.
By the way, I mean, we never talked about the name of this channel. It's called Bisexual Real Talk.
This is very real, obviously.
Wait, come on. We've not even touched on the most important subject.
Yeah.
The fact that he's a business owner and doesn't understand management economics?
No, there's no bisexual lighting.
Oh, no.
You're right. Is he even bi?
That's
I don't think so. I don't think so anymore.
Off to the camp with you.
It's yellow and orange. What sexuality is that?
Yes.
People start getting, or people become less interested in my products, what I do is I discount it to try and get people to get back in. Okay, so let's say that you're the gay industry and you have all these bisexuals that are starting to break away. What do? Well, you can discount a version of one of your products. Well, you can say, I have an idea. Since you feel like you are not completely gay, we'll give you a term. We'll call you queer. Queer.
Wow.
I mean, I get
He's
it.
uncovered the true plan of Global Homo.
Big soup. The big soup.
Now,
theory.
how do the demisexuals feel about this, though?
Oh, wow.
Well, the demisexuals are part of the queer community, so...
Yeah, but they've never been to a gay bar, though.
They wouldn't like it.
Yeah, they don't know what fun is.
They need to emotionally bond with fun first before they try it. So, this guy thinks that the label queer is meant to erase bis, I guess.
I assume that
I kind of agree, but go ahead.
Yeah, no. I mean, I kind of agree but for like homosexuals, lesbians, and bisexuals.
Yeah.
Because
Seems
it's
to be what it's doing.
just a political label.
Yeah, it seems to be the purpose is to mush all those people together.
Would you say homogenize it?
Homogenize. Yeah, one might say.
Will not give you full entrance into this multi-billion-dollar industry, but it will allow you to get in the door. So if you call yourself queer, all of our members will accept you to a degree, and you will have access to our communities, to our restaurants, to all those things. Isn't that a great deal? The only catch is that you have to deny your bisexual identity. That's all. I mean, you can embrace it, but you just can't say it. You are queer, and that's what you are. That's what you tell people. That's what you say. And if you do that, you have access to our industry. Does that sound familiar?
No.
How
What?
would they bar access? What is he talking about? Are there
No
people at the
idea.
door being like, whoa, wait a minute. You're not fully gay. You can't come in here. Gays only. Big signs on the fountains and the...
What's happening is that the gays are oppressing our sexual pride, as you will, and we must retain our sexual identity.
Because I'm sure they're okay with queer, they're okay with heteroflexible, homoflexible, fluid, pansexual. They're okay with everything as long as not bisexual. Why is that the case?
I don't know if that many people are actually okay with that.
No, yeah, I don't.
Can
I
we
think
all agree
they're in the
pansexual
minority.
is a cop-out term?
I will agree
Yeah.
with
Double
that.
cop out term.
It is absolutely a cop-out term.
It's just, you're just bisexual, bro.
Yeah.
Political bisexual, yeah.
Yeah, you're politically bisexual.
All I can think of is that my whole opinion on the pansexual thing is that it was just made for people who are I'm not gay. They're not gay, but technically, but they'll fuck trans people. and they're like, but I'm not bi. I don't want to be bi. That's gay. I just want to fuck a woman with a penis, or a man with a vagina.
Maybe. I mean, does the term bisexual run afoul of these notions of sex being a spectrum now?
I'm pretty sure it does.
But it was popularized before that became popular, and so it can be viewed as an outdated term. So bisexual could be seen as just people being like, "Oh, you're only interested in cis men and women. You're only viewing this as the binary." And you know how we feel about the binary.
Non-binary? Would you date a non-binary person? Bisexual?
No, because I don't like people with mental illness.
Oh.
What if you're non-bisexual?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm only attracted to non-binaries?
I'm straight until they are trans. Then
that's when the cat comes out to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it competes with their major brand, and they have got to be scared that if all the bisexuals decide that they no longer want to support gay and they want to support this term called bisexual, that instead of buying gay books, they buy bisexual books. Instead of seeing gay movies, they see bisexual movies, and so on and so forth, then they are screwed. So they are incentivized to make sure that bisexual isn't a thing.
Is this his whole thesis? Is that there's a money incentive behind not making
we
anything
must strive for bisexual independence, is what he's saying.
A nation state for the bisexual.
I mean, listen, for a story, you usually just get one romance, so you won't be able to do a bi romance unless two people at the same time.
It's just love triangles in every book. That's what I'm saying. Everyone dates each other.
Like, who is
that's
Luke gonna
That's some
pick?
children's media now. Everyone just
Chewbacca
dates each other.
Yep.
And let me ask you this. You probably work at a company. There's a power structure in your company. Everyone wants to climb up the ladder at their company. But what happens when you get to the top when there's only one other person there?
And they're bi.
And that one person stands between you and your ultimate goal. What do?
You murder them?
Do you say, oh, you know what?
Yeah, right. What's he getting at here?
Listen, you just report them to the proper authorities and then they disappear.
Yeah. The Secret Service.
Yeah, superior to me. So I'm just going to let him or her be on top, and I'll just do what they say because I'm not really worth it.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't like the queer stuff.
Yeah.
Look,
but you know what? I mean,
could be the CEO.
Right. And run. If you see that man, run. Call the police and run.
Throw a child. He'll distract him.
He'll catch up with you, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's the Flash.
Oh, no. No, that's what the child's for. You throw the child and it distracts him.
Just run in a circle.
Always have a spare non-binary child that you can throw at as you're running away.
Yeah.
I got in here later than that person did. I don't deserve to be there. Is that what you do? Is that what people normally do? No, that's not what they do. They do one of two things. They say either make me an equal in this company, make me a partner, or I'm going to leave and start my own company. Does that sound familiar? Isn't that what people do? So now we have the LGBT community. It's somehow set up that bisexual or that gay people by far are the leaders of this LGBT community. And millions of dollars pour into this community every single year. And who gets to decide what happens with this money?
Jews.
Kind of.
You can tell he wants to say it, but he can't.
I know.
Use the G word.
Gays. It's the gays.
Really, really, really soft J.
Oh my God.
People on top. Now, do you really think that those people are going to let go their power just because it might seem right? These people have mortgages. These people have families. These people have dreams about their own life. Are they going to give up their job just because you think it's right? Some stranger thinks it's right? No, they're not. So what is the alternative?
Wait till next year. Plan better. Choose a different fucking venue. Jesus Christ, dude.
Just at least call the organization. Just like, this day was bi day. Should we do a bi thing this time instead of the fundraiser?
No, get out.
Get out.
No, what do we do about all those? Despite being 2% of the population, they control 90% of the finances. What do we do? What do we do about them? What's our choice?
Boycott. You can choose.
This really nice guy who has a plan. What to do about it?
Pretty smart guy.
Good. Yeah.
Likes to hang around the beer halls.
Yeah, very inspirational. Great speaker.
Did this guy used to paint postcards by any chance?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't do that no more. It didn't really work out.
No, got kicked out.
Not anymore, but he did paint the wall.
Start your own brand.
Painted a lot of walls.
Bisexual Inc. And in that company, you could rise as high as you want. And because you have such a large market share, you know that the sky is the limit. So I say,
I think if there were like so many bisexuals just like chomping at the bit to buy bisexual things and watch bisexual shows, it would have happened already.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're waiting. Now I realize what he's going at. See, he's launching the Bisexual Inc. And you must buy in, and we must show our support and buy into the bisexual NFTs. That's where we're going, baby. We're capitalizing on this market. We're not letting those gays get all the money. No.
Now, what number this like Bisexual Inc. and that he wants to like tear off from the gay society? What do you think this? I mean, this is a solution. Do you think it's going to be his last one?
I think it's going to last as long as
a few more steps.
Yeah, until the final one, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's probably going to last about as long as a bar or restaurant in West Hollywood.
Yeah,
true.
I mean,
that's weird because I thought it was going to be like a millennia, like 1,000 years.
say to you, take the B out of LGBT.
Take the B.
It will allow you to live longer, and ultimately allow you.
What?
What does this have to do with longevity?
They're killing us.
Oh boy, what's he planning?
Oh,
That's a reference
allow
to
you
the
to live
first
longer,
video.
unlike the gays.
Hashtag all eyes on Bitler. Hashtag all eyes on Bitler.
To be spared when the coming rise happens. The revolution is coming, brethren.
You must place the bisexual flag on your door frame.
You must paint the blood.
I do
Use
think that
the
meme's
blood
funny
of a
over there.
first lamb on the door.
The meme to like ward off pride of painting the pride flag. That's pretty funny.
To live better. Is the LG community our friend? You tell me. You say that to me. With everything I just said, are they our friends? Are they incentivized to help us? Or are they not? Please, I ask you, no longer support gay books and gay movies if you're looking for a sense of identity. If they're entertaining, fine, but if you're looking for a sense of who you are, don't go looking for it in the gay community. Support other bisexuals. Don't go to LGBT centers if you can help it.
Jesus.
Just gonna pause there for a breather.
Can we actually have this guy's video like in black and white? But with like without the bass, just like these, just make it sound more like the 1940s, maybe.
Is the LG community our friend? You tell me. You say that to me. Everything I just said, are they our friends? Are they incentivized to help us? Or are they not?
I'll see what I can do in post. I'll see.
In the description below, I list every bisexual group that I have found in the world.
How many?
Go to those people first.
Like three of us.
Because I can tell you as a fact that even in these large centers that have bisexual groups, they're not always trained. The moderators aren't always trained to give you a safe situation. They're not. So that's the video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And
I'm giving a thumbs up right now.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All the thumbs.
Let's see. Okay, how many bisexual organizations are there? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that's it.
How many
19.
links are actually working?
What is so he rallied against queer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one in Illinois, the Bi Queer Alliance of Chicago.
Okay.
Bi plus queer community of the Pacific Northwest. Syracuse, Queers and Beer.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
And then the only one in New York City, Bi Request, Fluid Bi Designs. Non-monosexual and queer meetup group.
Non-monosexual.
Okay, now that's just
It's non-monosexual. Like, I thought he was saying that like the word queer is like a big gay conspiracy to like erase bis and break them apart.
Well, he
but
did.
he's like
He
supporting
did
all these
kind
queer
of
groups.
temper his recommendations with some of these are not great.
Pretty sure queer was a
I think-
slur up until about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
well, I mean, the
Hey,
thing
bunch of
is,
queers.
well, the thing is, Dan, if he were to eliminate the ones that had queer in it, then the list would be like 10, less than
Right.
10,
It's true.
and you couldn't have that happen. You'd be like, hey, we're not actually making that much money. We're not actually contributing this much to the group. Oh, maybe there's a reason why they don't prioritize this as much. Oh no.
Well, this was a fun video. Do we have
This
any closing
was.
thoughts on Bittler? On Bidolph
My
Bittler?
goodness, this did not. This took directions I did not anticipate. Let me just say that.
Oh yes, indeed.
Good pick, Gavels.
I'm glad to have been here for this.
I think he was entirely right, and I 100% support him. I have ordered my uniform, my SS uniform, I think it's called, like sporty something. I don't remember what it was. SS is the most important bit.
Very
I
cool.
can't-
Is it made by Adidas?
No, but
Okay.
we're directing all of the gay cruises to Poland this year.
Ooh.
It's
Ooh.
been-
I hear it's nice this time of year.
Yeah, it's
Uh.
really cold underground. I mean, overground.
This I have now bought myself a new Volkswagen too to go with it. Help
Ooh.
buy it.
To celebrate.
Yes.
Man, I do like Fanta. Fanta is good soda. The people's soda.
The people's
The
soda.
bi people's soda.
Well, I'm feeling very connected to my bisexual self for sure, which is a surprise. But you know, this was a video of twists and turns. But I think that's it. We can wrap it up. Let's say goodbye, boys.
Hooray.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Haha, get
Bye,
it.
bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What?
Hope you've all had a nice college experience.
Ooh.
That was